I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When they lay me down to die, going on up to the spirit in the sky, going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Hey guys, this is how to play Spirit in the Sky. We're doing this on acoustic guitar here, but of course it works on electric as well, and you'll need quite a bit of overdrive and fuzz to get the sound of the original if you are doing this on electric guitar. From the soundtrack of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, really dug the new film, so I thought I'd do a few of the classics that have been used in kind of both films and ad campaigns and everything like that. Let's get straight in for the close-up on this awesome song. Spirit in the Sky. So we're going to begin with the opening riff. I think that's what most people are going to be wanting to learn. It's certainly the coolest part of this song, the coolest guitar part anyway. And then we're going to cover this from a very easy open chords point of view, playing the A chord, playing the D and the E. And then towards the end, we're going to cover like the solo section and show you a couple of cool tricks to do with that. All those quick links should be in the description below. Fingers crossed I remember to do that. And here's the opening riff that we're going for first. Okay, and we can do that as well with a pick if you prefer. That was with my thumb and the first finger. And of course, this is a well-used blues riff that you could use in many songs. In fact, this is so similar to La Grange. You know, the same riff is used in many forms. But the notes that we're playing are the open A string, which sometimes you'll see tabbed as the 5th fret of the 6th string. It's the same note, so I wouldn't bother playing that if I was you guys. I would just focus on doing the open, string 5, and then what is 7th fret on string 4. And we're essentially going between them, so 5, 4, 5. If you're doing it with a pick, down, up, is the most economical way to do it, or with your thumb first. And you got to accent that the first one of the 2-bar loop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that accent is done just by letting off any palm muting that you're doing. And as soon as we're into the riff, we then mute string 5 by resting our hand on it, and that dampens it down, it quietens it down. So this is fingerstyle way of doing it. And remember, that has to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There has to be a bounce to it, rather than... It can't be even. It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3. It has to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It has to have that bounce. Da, 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 da. That's the starting point, and then we have these 2 notes that we add, 5, then 3, and then on the second repetition, 3 to 5. In context, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. If you struggle with that, just try and keep this going, either with or without a pick, and try and get that up to the speed of the record with the correct rhythm, basically. I am going to the open string a little bit. If you do this on electric guitar, you don't need to go to the open string kind of as prominently, because the fuzz or the overdrive will make that cool. And that is the opening riff. After that, you could keep this going. When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's best, where they lay me down to die. Gonna gun me up to the spirit in the sky. What we're doing there is hitting the root note of whichever chord we're playing, so in this case an A, and then the octave that I've already showed you, and then we move it down a string. So, when I die and they lay me to rest is these two strings. Gonna go to the place that's the best. String 4 and 3. When they lay me down to die. Back to the A and the string underneath. Is going on up to the spirit is the thickest 2, and I move this finger up a string. It's not even playing a chord really, it's just playing the open root note and then the octave higher, so you're just adding the same note but as a higher pitched. Or you could do it with standard open chords, A major, D major and E, and that would sound like this. If I just strum on the beat. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best, when they lay me down to die. I'm going on up to the spirit in the sky. And you'd follow the chord sheet like that, strumming on the beat and changing on the specific word which is shown in the chord sheet. The tab's also on the link on the website. Or we can add the swing strumming, the kind of bluesy shuffle, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to the open chords version. When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best, when they lay me down to die, going on up to the spirit in the sky. Chorus is exactly the same from the A chord, either on the beat or with the swing strumming. 2, 3, 4. Going on up to the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. And you can do a little bit of a hybrid of the two, especially if we do the A chord rather than like this or like this with just one finger. This technique is at level 3, lesson 5 I believe it is, of my beginner's course, which you can find for free on the website up here. Shows you how to do this one-fingered A chord, swing strummings at level 7, as is the kind of bluesy riffs that we're doing here. All that's at level 7 of the beginner's course, all for free. Up there's some premium content on the DVDs, but most of the lessons are available on the website for free there. So yeah, what we're going to do here is a bit of a hybrid. Do that kind of way of doing it in the verse. So we're adding the extra notes from the chords, but we're adding a bit of the riff as well. So we'll just do this, and then we're on to the instrumental section then, where we've got a couple of other riffs coming there. So this is sort of the verse, and you can do the same thing in the chorus. They're both the same chords. What we're going to go for is this. So that is using the strumming or the rhythm and those two notes when we're on the A chord, and then just continuing the strumming, but using one-fingered A chord, D major and E major, the standard open chords. So really slow. We've covered all these components already in this lesson, but we're now going to put them together. So this is trickier but only because we're combining strumming with single notes, etc., etc. So what we're doing is down, up, mute, and then up, mute, up, mute. Okay? Down, up, mute, up, mute, up, mute, up, mute, up. It does not matter what fingering you use at all. I keep using different ones now. I'd probably use my middle finger to do 3 and 5. 5 then 3, then 3, then 5. So the higher one first. First, second, 2, 4. And then after it gets, after you've done that once, gonna go to the place with the best. You just play the open chords as you already know. Gonna send me up to the spirit in the sky. Going on up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Okay, so as I say, if you're struggling with that, level 3 has the one fingered A chord. Level 7 has all the bluesy techniques that we're using, including picking single strings out of chords and that kind of thing. That's all at level 7 of the beginner's course. Solo time! That's what we're going for. The little melody on its own is just the third string. 2, 0, 2, and then 2, 0. Then same again, 2, 0, 2, and then 1, 0, 1 on the thinnest string. So there's 4 of these in total. The first one, second one, third one, fourth one. And what you can do, because it's one then the other, it's like the strum and then the single notes, you can strum your A chord and then play the melody, play a G chord. Now if we do this with our third and second finger like this, we can play the melody with our first finger. Kind of fingerstyle trick. And then we do the same thing again. And on the C. And it's a nice little trick. So let me show you this one at a time really slowly. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Strum. Strum the new G. Strum the A. And then the C. One more time for the second section. And that's all the sections to Spirit in the Sky. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already and check out these other videos that are on the screen for you now. And I'll see you in another video of mine. Thank you very much for watching.